Good evening, everyone. Hope everybody is doing good. Yes, in the last class, we were discussing about company accounts, and in that, we discussed about equity share, preference shares, and debentures. Now, we'll continue our discussion on equity shares today as well. Equity shares. Under equity shares, there are bifurcation. Under equity shares, there is a bifurcation. So, in last class, we have seen all about this. Till here, we have seen. Today's class, we are going to see this. So it can be in equity shares also, it can be in preference share also, but usually this preference share will not come. So we'll take it as share capital. The distribution is in the bifurcation is in the share capital. So there are four classification of share capital. The first name of this is nominal or authorized. The second one is issued. The third one is sorry, one second, hold on. Just a second. Subscribed. Then next is called up. One more is there, which is a subcategory, or we can say it is part of called up only, but let's just break it down also. Now we understood what is equity share or share capital. See, share capital consists of equity shares and reserves, reserves and surplus. Okay. Now what is reserves and surplus? All your profits, whenever they get accumulated, it will go and sit in the reserves. In sole proprietorship, whatever profit was there, it was transferred to capital account, right? Yes. But in company's account, whatever profit you earn, it will be transferred to your reserves. Clear? Okay. So equity share capital contains equity shares, the equity share capital plus your reserves and surplus. So under equity share capital, what is the bifurcation? There is something called as nominal capital or authorized capital. What capital? Nominal capital or authorized capital. Sir, what is nominal capital or authorized capital? See, nominal capital or authorized capital is the maximum number of shares or the maximum amount I can take from the owners. What is authorized capital? The maximum money I can raise from owners, or the maximum number of shares I can issue. Okay, yes, don't worry, we'll take an example, I'll explain it to you cleanly. Now, what is issued capital, sir? This is the number of shares I want to issue and raise the money from owners. Now, what is subscribed capital? Subscribed capital is the actual money raised or received from the owners. Okay, let's discuss this later. First, we'll understand this. Sir, please explain. You told me this is nominal or authorized capital means the maximum number of shares I can issue or the maximum amount which I can raise from the owners, correct? But issued capital, you are saying it is the amount which I am want from my owners, the amount which I want from my owners, the number of shares I want to issue to my owners. Okay, what is subscribed capital? You are telling subscribed capital is something where whatever they want, whatever the owners actually want to contribute, they are putting that much money. Clear? So let's take an example. Authorized capital is something which is a boundary. Okay, it is the maximum amount which you can raise from the owners. It is the maximum amount which you can raise from the owners, and it is the maximum number of shares you can issue. Suppose a company's share authorized share capital is say 10 lakhs. Sir, how this 10 lakhs came, sir? How does this 10 lakh be represented? This 10 lakh is representing in this form. Say 10,000 shares of 100 each is equal to 10 lakh. Okay? 10,000 shares of 100 each is equal to 10 lakhs. So, how many shares I can give? How many shares I can give? 10,000 shares I can give, and I want 100 rupees per share. So, at best, how much money I can raise from the owners? I can take 10 lakh rupees maximum from the owners. Okay? Okay, sir. Now, what is issued capital, sir? Now, out of this 10 lakh, I don't want all the money now only. I don't want all the money now only. So, what I will do? I just need 5 lakhs. Sir, then why you are keeping your maximum amount to 10 lakh? See, right now I need only 5 lakh, but in future I may need another 5 lakh. In future. So what I did, while taking the permit itself, I want to take up to 10 lakhs. Clear? Everybody? Yes? While taking the permit itself, I want to take 10 lakhs. Understanding everybody? Yes? Oh. So 5 lakh I want to raise. So I am going to announce that I want 5 lakh money for my company. Whoever is interested, please subscribe to this. So 5 lakh means how many shares I am issuing? I am issuing 5,000 shares of 100 each. 5,000 shares of 100 each. 5,000 shares of 100 each. Okay. Now, say for example, you are the company, you go to few people and say, I want 10 lakh rupees maximum money, but right now I am in need of 5 lakhs only. So you offer them 5 lakh rupees, please give me 5 lakhs. I am going to give you 5,000 shares worth 100 rupees each. Now, those people, what they say, no, see, I understand you need 5 lakh, but I am ready to give you only 4,90,000. 4,90,000. So that means how many shares? 4,900 shares into 100 each. 4,900 shares into 100 each. Now you are understanding what is my maximum capacity? My maximum capacity is 10 lakhs. Okay, sir. How much did you offer out of your maximum capacity? I offered only 5 lakh rupees. Okay. How much did the public or the owners accepted? They accepted only 4,90,000. The maximum capacity is called as nominal or authorized capital. Okay, and what you are going to offer now, what you are trying to issue, how much money you want to issue. I want to issue 5 lakh. I want to issue 5 lakh. How much the owners are ready to take? They took only 4 lakh 90,000. They took only 4 lakh 90,000 offer. You're understanding? So this 5 lakh which you are offering is a issued capital. Is a issued capital. And this subscribed capital is what? They are offering me only 4 lakh 90,000. So you wanted to issue 5 lakh, but that didn't happen. They subscribed only 4 lakh 90,000 rupees. Aste. Understanding? Yes. See, ultimately, when I issued, how much did I offer for issue? I offered only 5 lakh rupees. But how much did they subscribe? They subscribed only 4 lakh 90,000. So automatically, this whatever I offered, how much did I offer? Sir, I offered 5 lakh, but that offer got rejected. So ultimately, how much was actually taken? The offer taken was 4 lakh 90,000. So ultimately, this 4 lakh 90,000 is also called as subscribed capital. And the moment the subscribed capital happens, the issued capital will no more be 5 lakh. The issued capital will automatically become 4 lakh 90,000. The issued capital will automatically become 4 lakh 90,000. In other words, if you look very carefully, I wanted to offer 5 lakh. I wanted to issue 5 lakh. But how much was actually accepted? They accepted only 4 lakh 90,000. They accepted only 4 lakh 90,000. So how much did I receive money? 4 lakh 90,000. So how many shares did you issue? Only 4,900 shares I issued. And 4,900 shares was subscribed. Sir, I issued 5,000, sir. Correct. You offered, you didn't issue. You offered to issue. You offered to issue. Issue andre giving up, allotting. So you offered to issue 5,000 shares, but that offer was not accepted. Instead of 5,000, they accepted only 4,900. So what they accepted is called as subscribed capital, and the moment they accept only 4,900, how many shares will you issue them? You issue them only 4,900. Sir, why 5,000? 5,000 I offered, but they didn't accept. They accepted how much? 4,900. So how much I can issue? I can issue 4,900 only. So if you look carefully, my issued capital and my subscribed capital will look like one. That is why while I was drawing this, I wanted to put issued capital and subscribed capital in one column only, but I didn't put because I wanted to explain this difference. See, when I went out to my investors, I offered them to issue 5 lakhs, but my offer was not accepted for issue of 5 lakhs. Rather, they accepted only 4 lakh 90,000. So they are ready to pay me 4 lakh 90,000. For that, I have to actually give them 4,900 shares. So how much shares did I issue them? Only 4,900. You're understanding? So your issued capital and your subscribed capital will look same. They both are same. Issued capital alle, this is a sub part. Subscribed capital is a sub part of issued capital. Subscribed capital is a sub part of issued capital. You issued 4,900 and they subscribed 4,900. Earlier when we offered 5 lakh, that was not an actually issue, that was just offer to issue 5 lakh shares. I offered to issue 5 lakh shares, but I didn't issue 5 lakh shares. How much did they subscribe? They subscribed only 4 lakh 90,000. So I will issue only 4 lakh 90,000. So issued capital is a bigger head. Subscribed capital falls under that head. So once the company is floated, your issued capital and your subscribed capital is one at the same. Clear? I wanted to clearly discriminate between how this and this will look different before the subscription happens. Before the subscription happens, it was looking different. After subscription, it looks different. Clear? Okay, sir, done. Fine. Now let's come to this continue example. Now what happened, Out of this 4,900 shares, what was each share worth? 100 rupees. So what I did, I said to my investors, see, I don't want 100 rupees immediately. I don't want 100 rupees immediately. I want right now 60 rupees. Next month you can pay me another 40 rupees. Right now you pay me only 60 rupees. So how much I should have received? Okay, let's, for easier calculation, we'll take 50 rupees only. So that will be 2,45,000. This is the money I want from my investor. See, I want total 4,90,000 only. But right now, in this week, I need 2,45,000. Another 2,45,000 you can give it in the next month. Another 2,45,000 you can give it in the next month. But right now, I need 2,45,000. Okay. So you asked how much? You asked 2,45,000. Okay. What happened is, you asked them 2,45,000 and they paid you 2,45,000. Okay, for just for your understanding, I'll bifurcate only to make things more clear. So what happened is, whatever you asked, out of that 4,000 shares they paid 50. Whatever was asked they paid. So it will be 2 lakh. Remaining 900 they are yet to pay me. They are yet to pay me. Now I will explain you exactly with this example. I can relate it to the above two parts. Now, how much money you wanted? Sir, I wanted 4,900 shares, each share 50 rupees today. Okay, so you wanted 2,45,000? Yes, sir, I wanted 2,45,000. Did you ask the 2,45,000? Yes, sir, I asked the investors for 2,45,000. The word asked is there, no? That is called as called up. That is called as called up. How much money you called up for? I called up from my investors to give me 2,45,000. How much? 2,45,000. I called the investors and asked them to give. Okay, sir, fine. Okay. But out of that, only this many investors are given in. Yes. Whatever has been given, that is called as paid up capital. Paid up capital. That is called as paid up capital. You called for 2,45,000, but you have received only 2 lakh. What you have already received is called as paid up capital. That means whatever was called, investors paid. So that is why it becomes paid up capital. Sir, then what is this called as, sir? What is this called as is unpaid capital. What? Unpaid capital. Understanding everybody? Yes? Now, let's complete the circle from the beginning. How much is the maximum money you can raise from the investors? I can raise 10 lakh rupees, sir. Oh, is it? Okay, very good, very good. How much you actually want? Sir, I want 5 lakh rupees. Oh, okay. Did you offer 5 lakh? Yes, sir, I offered 5 lakhs. But how much was accepted? Only 4,90,000 was accepted, sir. This 4,90,000, whatever they have accepted, is called as subscribed and issued capital. Both. Issued also is 4,90,000. Subscribed is also 4,90,000. Okay, done. Now, they are ready to give you 4,90,000. Yes, sir, they are ready to give. How much you want now only? Sir, I want only 50 rupees, sir. Okay, you want 50 rupees. So, in total, you want 2,45,000? Yes, you call for that. Okay, I called. Call the investors. Please give me 2,45,000. You only subscribe now 4,900. On those 4,900, instead of paying me 100 rupees in one shot, you just pay me 50 rupees for now. After 1 month, you pay another 50 rupees. Okay, investors are also happy. Okay, fine, we'll pay. You called this capital. So, this is called as your called up capital. Now, out of those people who had to pay, how many shares? 4,900. Out of that, 4,000 shareholders. 4,000 shareholders. That shareholders andre yaru? Who are holding the shares. Who are holding the shares. For whom? Who has applied for those shares and they have got the shares. Okay. So, I am introducing one word. Please be careful. Please focus. Each word carries its own, has its own importance. Okay. So, how much share capital you wanted, sir? I wanted 4,90,000. Okay, fine. How much did you call for? I called for 2,45,000. Okay, done. Out of that, shareholders of 4,000 shares. Shareholders of 4,000 shares paid me full. Remaining 900 share did not get me any money. That means remaining shares of worth 900, remaining 900 shares for which we have to collect 50 rupees each, those shareholders have not yet paid us. So whatever you have paid, or whatever they have paid and you have received, that is called as paid up capital. And whatever is not yet paid is called as unpaid capital. Unpaid capital. Okay. Now, sir, each share was 100 rupees. No, sir. Correct, sir. But you are asking only 50 rupees. Yes, correct. I am asking only 50 rupees. So, remaining 50 rupees, what happens, sir? Remaining 50 rupees, I will ask them to pay in the future. Oh, so you will again ask them to pay in the future. Yes, yes. So, I will ask in the future means what? I will call in the future. I will call in the future. So, the remaining 50, the balance 50 rupees, balance 50 rupees, which I will call in future. In future, this is called as uncalled capital. What capital? Uncalled capital. Uncalled capital means, sir, see, you need that 50 rupees, correct? Yes, sir, I need that 50 rupees. But you haven't called that 50 rupees now only. You will call it after some time, correct? Yes, sir, I'll call it after some time. So, as on date, you have not called it. Yes, sir, I have not called for it. That is why it is called as uncalled capital. That means call has not yet been made. Call has not yet been made. Sir, so see the circle, see the cycle, complete cycle. See, please see the complete cycle. Maximum I can raise money is how much? 10 lakhs. Okay, good. How much did you offer? I offered 5 lakhs. Okay. How much was accepted? 4 lakh 90,000. Okay. How much was accepted? 4 lakh 90,000. That acceptance, whatever amount was there, that is called as your subscribed and issued capital. Okay, sir. Out of 4 lakh 90,000 shares were subscribed. No, how much money did you call for? Sir, I called for 50 rupees. That is called as called up capital. Okay, you called for 50 rupees. Yes, sir, I called for 50 rupees. Out of that 4,900 shares, how much did you actually receive the money? Sir, I received only from 4,000 share, 50 rupees each. So that becomes your paid up capital. So on how many shares you still need to receive money? Sir, on 900 shares. That is called as your unpaid capital. Clear? Okay, sir. Sir, this 50 I called, no, sir. What happens to the remaining 50? That remaining 50 is called as uncalled capital. What capital? Uncalled capital. Clear? Okay. So, in our balance sheet, how do we present this? Sir, in our balance sheet, how do we present is, what is the big head, maximum boundary? What is the boundary? Sir, the boundary is this, sir. Authorized capital 10 lakhs. This is the boundary. Okay. Under that, how much is issued and subscribed? Sir, issued and subscribed is 4 lakh 90,000. Okay, very good. Under this, how much is called? Sir, called is 2 lakh 45,000. Okay. How much is paid? Sir, paid up capital. This is called up capital. Okay, I am not written the word capital, but that should come. I'll write it only. How much is paid up capital? Sir, I have received only 2 lakh rupees. Oh, is it? Okay, fine. So, how much is unpaid capital? Sir, unpaid capital is 45,000. Okay. How much is uncalled capital? Sir, uncalled capital. That means the call yet to make. How much is it? Sir, 2,45,000. What is the total of this? 4,90,000. Sorry, not 4,90,000. My bad. Yeah, correct. 1 second. Total of this three, 4,90,000. 4,90,000. See, 4,90,000 is what I have issued and subscribed, out of which I have called for 2,45,000. Okay. Yes, sir. I have called for 2,45,000. Out of which, how much is paid? 2 lakhs, sir. How much is unpaid? Sir, unpaid is 45,000, sir. Unpaid is 45,000, sir. So, this is getting filled in this way. Andre, this is getting bifurcated in this way. This 2,45,000 is getting bifurcated in this way. What way? Sir, 2 lakh paid, 45,000 unpaid. 45,000 unpaid. Okay. Then, sir, what about remaining? Out of 4,90,000, you called for 2,45,000. What happens to the remaining, sir? The remaining will sit here as uncalled capital. So, total will be 4,90,000. So, in this 4,90,000, how it is getting split? Majorly, it is split like this. Out of 4,90,000, 2,45,000 is uncalled. 2 lakh is called and paid. This is also called as called and paid. It was called and it was paid. This was called, not yet paid. Not paid. Clear? So 2 lakh called and paid. 45,000 called but not paid. Total 2.45. Then 2,45,000 not yet called. So total 4.9 lakh. That is what we have done. We have taken this three. Correct or no? The total. You're understanding? So look at it very carefully. What is the maximum amount I can call? I can call 10 lakhs. What is the amount you have actually called or issued? Not called. What is the amount you have actually issued? You have issued only 4,90,000. Out of this 4,90,000, how much money you are actually calling for? I am calling for 2,45,000. Okay, you called for 2,45,000. Yes, sir, I called for 2,45,000. How much they have paid? They have paid only 2 lakh rupees, sir. So remaining, how much is receivable? Receivable is 45,000, sir. So this receivable is called as unpaid capital. Okay, okay. So out of 4,90,000, you have called for 2,45,000. In that, 2 lakh has been received. 45,000 is yet to be received. Whatever is received is called as called up capital, paid up capital. Whatever has not been received is called as unpaid capital. Okay, sir. So what happens to the remaining 2.45 lakhs? That is called as uncalled capital. That is called as uncalled capital. Clear? Everybody? If you want one few more examples, sir, 50% is getting confused. I'll explain it to you. See here. Say authorized capital is again 10 lakhs. Issued and subscribed is say 6 lakhs. Okay. Out of this, two bifurcations. One, called up capital. How much is it? Sir, called up capital is 4 lakhs. Okay. Under this, how much is paid? Sir, paid up is 3 lakhs. Unpaid is 1 lakh. Okay. Now, how much is uncalled capital? Sir, uncalled capital is 2 lakhs. Uncalled capital is 2 lakhs. Now, look here. What is the maximum amount you can ask for? Sir, I can ask 10 lakh rupees. How much you have actually asked? I have asked 6 lakh. How much you have asked and how much they have subscribed? 6 lakh. Okay. 6 lakh. Yes, sir. Out of 6 lakh, how much money you have already asked them to pay? Sir, I have asked them to pay 4 lakhs. Okay. That is your called up capital. How much is actually paid? Sir, they have paid only 3 lakhs. So that is called as paid up capital. Sir, another 1 lakh is not yet paid. No, that is called as unpaid capital. Okay, fine, sir. But you wanted 6 lakh. No, you asked only 4 lakhs. In that also 3 lakh, they paid 1 lakh, they didn't pay. Okay, correct. Sir, what happens to remaining? 6 lakh only 4 lakhs, you told the story. What is the remaining 2 lakhs? That is called as uncalled capital. So put together, this 4, this 2 is 6 lakh. Or this 3 put together is 6 lakh. Understanding? This is how you present. This is how you present. Clear? Yes. So this is the whole structure as to how your share capital will look like. How your share capital looks like. Sir, this authorized capital means what, sir? That is the maximum amount I can draw. Yes. Where it is written, sir? Where it is written? There is something called as companies MOA, Memorandum of Association or Article of Association. AOA and MOA. So in this MOA, it will be written as to how much maximum capital you can raise. How much maximum capital you can raise. Sir, that means if I say I want 10 lakhs, forever it will be only 10 lakhs. Huh? No. As and when you need of more money, you can amend this. You can amend this and increase this to what amount you want. Increase this to what amount you want. Clear? Everybody? Yes? Okay. Now, every time I was telling you, sir, you told me 10,000 shares of 100 each. Correct, sir? Yes. This is called as number of shares. Number of shares. This is called as number of shares. And this is called as face value of each share. Face value of share. So it is in terms of rupee. So the value of each share, the technical word which we use is face value, or one more word is nominal value of each share. Nominal value of each share. Sir, here also we are using authorized capital or nominal capital. Authorized capital or nominal capital. Here also we are using the same word. Exactly, sir. Nominal value of each share into number of shares will give you nominal capital. Correct or no? Nominal value of each share will give you nominal value of each share into number of shares will give you nominal capital. Clear? Yes? Everybody? Okay? Sir, one last, okay? Bear with me. Sir, out of this 10 lakh, you are issuing only 6 lakh, no, sir? Correct. Remaining 4 lakhs, what it is called, sir? The remaining 4 lakh is called as unissued capital. Unissued capital. Out of authorized capital, you issued 6 lakh. What happens to remaining 4 lakh? That remaining 4 lakh is called as unissued capital. What capital? Unissued. That means it has not been offered to anybody. That means we are not offering somebody to come and take the shares, right? So that is why it is called as unissued. Clear? So under issued, what are the categorization? Under issued, there are two types of categorization, sir. One is called up, one is uncalled. Clear? Called up ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ option? Paid up, unpaid. Okay? Sir, uncalled ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Uncalled will always remain as uncalled. The moment you want to call that money, it will shift from uncalled to called. Under that again called, what will be there? Paid, unpaid. Clear? Okay. Now, out of authorized capital, whatever you have issued is called as issued capital or subscribed capital. Whatever is not issued is called as unissued capital. Unissued capital. Clear? Yes. Any doubts in this? Guys, I know it is, I mean, whoever are listening to these things in the first class, it is difficult, but I hope the examples are making it clear. Yes? Please copy the example so that you will remember. Okay, if you want me to explain in a layman term, let's take an example like this. Say for example, you are a rich kid. Okay, let's assume that you are some Ambani's or Adani's kid. So you went to your father, who is in a stature of Ambani or Adani, and you said, Dad or father or Papa, jo bhi hai, yes, you told them, see, this month I am going on a trip of, I mean, I am going 2 to 3 trips. Okay, one international, one domestic, one I will see my mood case up say. So I want money for that. So you in your mind has a value already. You want 10 lakh rupees. In your mind you have 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs is your target. 10 lakh is your target. How much? 10 lakhs. But you know what happens? If you ask 10 lakh, your dad will say that is too high. Still, Ambani Adani idru mattu ನೀವು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದಲ್ವಾ. So they say, you know that if I ask for 10 lakhs, dad will not give me or your father will not give you. So you go to your father and say, I need 6 lakh rupees because I want to explore certain places. I am going on a trip. All those things you explain. Your dad will say, your father is like, okay, fine. 6 lakh, I will give it to you. 6 lakh, I will give it. Okay. And your father says one more sentence along with that. 6 lakh, I will give it to you. But I know you have a figure in your mind and that figure is 10 lakhs. He only tells you. Of course, he is your father. He will get to know. Correct? But what he says is, first you take this 6 lakh, then we'll think about that 4 lakh. Okay. You accepted. Okay, fine, dad. I am okay with it. Yes. Okay. I am okay with it. Okay, 6 lakh. 6 lakh approved. You also wanted 6 lakh. Father also approved 6 lakh. Okay, done. That 6 lakh which is being approved by you, approved by father is called as your issued or subscribed capital. You issued 6 lakh to your father as an offer. Your father say, yes, I will take it. Approved. Okay, done. Now what is there? He goes to his wardrobe. He opens it and he tries to take the cash out. And when he took the cash out, he saw only 4 lakhs there. He saw only 4 lakhs there. How much? Only 4 lakhs. Okay, so what he says, see beta, 6 lakh, I know you want it, but I have right now only 4 lakhs. So what I will do is, remaining 2 lakhs, you do one thing, you first spend this 4 lakhs. What? You first spend this 4 lakhs, then I will give you another 2 lakhs. Okay, you said fine. Anyhow, 6 lakh is approved, no? 6 lakh is approved. He has only accepted to pay. But right now he is telling, I will give you 4 lakh, you first spend it, then I will give you another 2 lakh. And he also know that in future, if I need more money, I still have a gap of another 4 lakh. Sir, where another 4 lakh, sir? You wanted, whole plan was how much? Your whole plan was to get 10 lakhs. Even your father knew. But right now, you are not positioned to ask for that. Even he is not in a position to accept that. So you offered him 6 lakh, he accepted 6 lakh offer. Now he went to his cupboard, he saw there is 4 lakh. So he said, you do one thing, first you spend this 4 lakh, then I will give you another 2 lakhs. Then also if you need money, there is another 4 lakh reserve, which I have not asked, which he has not offered, but we both know that hidden feature, hidden motto is there. Okay, fine, done. Now what happens is, your father had 4 lakh, no? He said, you first spend this 4 lakh, then I will come back and give you the remaining 2 lakhs. You said, okay, fine. But what happens, while he was about to give this 4 lakh, he said, see, if I give all the cash to you, what if some emergency comes? So let's do one thing. 1 lakh, let it be in my cupboard only. I will pay this 1 lakh tomorrow. After I go to the bank, I will give you the 1 lakh. I will draw the money freshly and I will hand it over. Okay, you said fine, no issues. Anyhow, you will pay, no? Anyhow, you will pay today. Instead of paying today, you will pay tomorrow. Okay, fine. Now, how much did you accept? Sir, he offered 4 lakh, but out of that, right now, at this date, he paid only 3 lakh. Tomorrow, another 1 lakh will come. Okay, fine. So, but how much did he offer? Sir, in total, he has offered me 6 lakh, but his condition is simple. Out of 6 lakh, first spend 4 lakh. First spend 4 lakh. So how much was the approval issued or subscribed capital? 6 lakh. Out of 6 lakh, what did he say? 4 lakh you first spend. Then we'll think I'll give again 2 lakh. So that 4 lakh which he offered is a called up capital. Is a called up capital. Okay, sir, fine. Now, in that 4 lakh also, what did he say? See, I have only 4 lakh cash with me. If I give everything to you and some emergency comes, there will be no cash at all. So what I will do is 3 lakhs you take, 1 lakh I will pay you tomorrow. 1 lakh I will pay you tomorrow. Okay, fine. You don't have a problem. Now 3 lakh which he paid to you out of that 4 lakh is called as your paid up capital. Remaining 1 lakh is unpaid. That means he will pay you, but he has kept it for tomorrow. Okay? Yes. Now, till you spend this 4 lakh, you will not get another 2 lakh. But approve agide. It has been approved. Correct? So, what has not been paid to you at all is called as uncalled capital. That means, unless and until this 4 lakh is spent, you cannot ask for 2 lakh. Correct or no? You cannot call your dad and say, give me another 2 lakh. Why? Because your dad has put a condition. What was the condition? You first spend this 4 lakh, then I will come back to 2 lakhs. Correct? So, you have not yet called and asked for this 2 lakh. That is why it is called as uncalled capital. Uncalled capital. Clear? Okay. Now, out of what was your plan? My plan was 10 lakhs. Out of that, how much was approved? 6 lakh. That 4 lakh which is unapproved, no? That 4 lakh is not yet approved. Out of 10, 6 lakh is approved. The 4 lakh which was hidden in your mind and even your dad got a hunch of it, that is called as unissued capital. That means you have not gone to your father and spoken about it yet. And neither he has spoken about it yet. You're understanding? So it is something which is not yet sorted between you and your father. It will get sorted only when you spend the 6 lakh rupees. Correct? So it is a unissued capital. It is unissued capital. That means unsaid. You have also not told your father. Your father has also not accepted the thing. So it is a unissued capital. Clear? Yes. So I hope with this example you could understand better. You wanted total 10 lakh, but you asked for only 6 lakh and your father approved 6 lakh. Out of that 6 lakh, what your father said, see, 6 lakh is a huge money. You do one thing, 4 lakh first you take. You spend 4 lakh. Then you come back and ask for 2 lakh. I will pay you that also. Okay, fine. So how much you called for? 4 lakh. How much? Totally you called for 6 lakh. Out of that, how much he offered and you accepted? 4 lakh. Okay, done. 4 lakh is also fine. But out of that, what happens is 3 lakh he gave today, 1 lakh he will give tomorrow. So whatever he paid today is a paid up. The money has already been paid. Whatever is not paid is not paid. That is what is paid up and that is what is unpaid. Now, the remaining 2 lakhs, sir. The remaining 2 lakh is he is ready to pay you, but he has condition is you spend this, then I will pay you. Simple. Clear? Yes, everybody understood? Okay. So that covers your nominal, issued, subscribed, called up, paid up. Clear? So all the things have been explained here, whatever we have explained. So the same thing are explained. There is something called as reserve capital, portion of uncalled share capital which shall not be capable of being called except in the event and for the purpose of being wound up. See, there is something called as reserve capital. Just understand the concept. This capital is kept for the purpose of winding up. What? For the purpose of winding up. Sir, winding up, why we will call, sir? Winding up, you said it is closing. Winding up means what? We have already discussed in the last class. Winding up means closing of the company. While closing the company, why will I call the capital, sir? Why will I call the capital? Because you, whatever money you had with your company, first whom to pay that? That has to be paid to the liabilities, external liabilities, to outsiders. Correct or not? Otherwise, they will not leave you. So, when you tried to pay to the outsiders, the money was not sufficient. The money was not sufficient. Why? Because you didn't have that much money. Suppose you had 5 lakh and you have to pay 10 lakh. So, remaining 5 lakh, who will pay? Correct or no? So, the remaining 5 lakh, what they will do is, use the reserve capital and ask the shareholders to pay this 5 lakh. Now, you issue the shares, you collect the 5 lakh, you clear the liabilities. Then you will wind up the company. Sir, but this is a loss to the shareholders, sir. Yes, sir. It is a loss to the shareholders. Sir, why shareholders has to bear the risk, sir? Why shareholders has to take the loss? Because who are the owners? Shareholders. Any loss, profit, who will bear in the business? shareholders. Now winding up situation bandide andre enu, company has gone into losses, so who have to bear the losses? Shareholders. So this portion of reserve capital is also uncalled capital. It is not yet called. It will be called when company goes for winding up. ಅಂಥದ್ದೇನಾದ್ರು ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಬಂದರೆ, ಆ ಥರದ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ authorized capital. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್? ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್, ದಿಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದೇನೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? ಎಸ್, ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್? So this is the maximum, all put together, subscribed, issued, unpaid, unissued, everything put together, it should be 10 lakh. Adanna daatangilla, adanna daatu hagilla. So sir, here in this case, how do you arrive at 10 lakh, sir? Simple, sir. What is the 10 lakh authorized capital? No. So if authorized capital is equal to 10 lakhs, so what is the equation? Let's see the equation. 10 lakhs is equal to what all will come, sir? What all will come? How much is issued and subscribed? That will come. Yes, sir, that will come. Plus there will be unissued. Yes, sir, there will be unissued. Is equal to 10 lakhs. Yes. So issued and subscribed, if you split, what will come? If you split issued and subscribed, there will be called up, sir, plus there will be uncalled. Correct? Plus there will be unissued. Is equal to 10 lakhs. Very good. Now, can we split this called up? Yes, sir, you can split the called up. Paid up plus unpaid. Paid up plus unpaid plus uncalled plus unissued is equal to 10 lakh. Now you go for our example. How much is paid up? Sir, paid up is 3 lakhs. How much is unpaid? Unpaid is 1 lakh. How much is uncalled? Uncalled 2 lakhs. How much is unissued? Sir, 4 lakhs. Total 10 lakhs. 3 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 4, 10 lakhs. You are understanding? So, clear? Everybody is following? So you will never exceed authorized capital. That authorized capital is only split like this. It is split like this. Split, first heading, main heading, issued and subscribed, unissued. Matte issued and subscribed olagade matte split, called up, uncalled. Again in called up there is a split, paid up, unpaid. Everything put together, the maximum amount is 10 lakhs. Yes, everybody is understanding? Okay. Now, issue of shares. The first thing is, why do we issue the shares? Sir, because we have floated a company. Okay, very good. You have floated a company. Now, what is the use of that company? Sir, I want to do the business. Suppose, let's say I, me, and one more. 3 of us want to start a business. That is why you wanted to float a company. You floated a company. Okay, fine. Floated a company. Now, 3 of us, if you want to start a business, there should be money with the company. Correct? Yes, sir. There should be money with the company. So how will I introduce that money? I will introduce that money in the company through issue of share capital, just now which we saw. So what I do? I issue shares to me. I mean, I will get the shares, my friend will get the shares, and one more friend will get the shares. And for those shares, they will pay the money to the company. Okay. So once those shares is all issued to people, the money will go to the company and the company will use the money to run the business. Clear? So this which we explained is called as issue of shares for cash. Issue of shares for cash. Sir, but we didn't pay cash, sir. We paid through bank. Understand, guys? In accounting world, cash does not just mean physical cash, your bank notes. No. Cash includes cash, bank account. Okay. But the word they use is cash. Cash includes cash, physical cash, as well as your bank. Okay. So when I say the word, I issued the shares to these 3 people, by cash andre either they might have paid through cash or they might have paid through bank. Clear? So here in this instance what happened is we three floated a company. We wanted to start a business. Company is ready, but the thing is company cannot start the business without the money. So what we did, we all three wanted to put the money. So what they did, company gave us the shares, in return of which we gave them the money. They gave us shares, we gave them money. Understanding? So every 100 rupees I give, I get one share. Every 100 rupees I give, I get one share. So what happened? I gave 2 lakhs, he gave 2 lakhs, he gave 2 lakhs. So I got some shares, he got some shares, they got some shares. Clear? So every share is 100 rupees value. So when I got these shares, I gave the money to the company. Now company will start using this money in the business. So this is called as issue of shares for cash. Okay, sir, fine. There is one more way of issuing the shares. It is for non-cash. Sir, why non-cash? Let's say like this. Suppose A, B, C, three of us wants to start a business. Okay, sir. So we are getting into a business where we suppose say we want to open a supermarket. We want to open a supermarket. Okay, sir. Very good, supermarket. Yes, fine, sir. Okay. Now what happens is we have decided to contribute 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs each. How much? 2, 2, 2. Total 6 lakhs. Okay, fine, sir. Now what happened is I am contributing 2 lakhs. I mean, I am giving the money and I am getting the shares. Okay. B is also doing the same. He is giving the money, he is getting the shares. Now what C tells is, C tells, see, I will do one thing. I am a wholesale distributor of all the FMCG goods. FMCG goods are fast moving consumer goods. That means your biscuits, chips, soaps, all those things. Clear? Which are having, you know, manufactured packaged MRP. Clear? Your chips, your soap, your eatables, your Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all those things will come under FMCG. Your soap powder, all those things. Okay. So what happens is this C is there. No, he is already a distributor of FMCG products. So nan supermarket alli nanu edbekalva FMCG products. I need to keep my FMCG products in the supermarket, right? So what he says is, see, it doesn't make sense. I giving the money 2 lakhs and the company again giving back 2 lakh to get the goods. Correct or no? See, when we three wanted to start a supermarket, how did that idea come? That idea came because he is already a distributor. He said, see, when I am the distributor, I can give it to you in a better price, so you can sell it at a MRP and get more margin. He is the one who put the idea in all of us, so we all thought of starting a supermarket. So now what happens? If I put 2 lakhs, he put 2 lakh and he put 2 lakh, we'll use that 6 lakh to buy the goods from him only. From whom? From C only. So instead of doing that, what C says is, no, I will not give you cash. Ultimately, it will come back to me. So what I will do is 2 lakhs worth of goods I will give you. How much? 2 lakhs worth of goods I will give to the company. For that 2 lakh worth of goods, you give me shares. Fine. I paid 2 lakhs in cash. He is paying 2 lakh in kind. Kind andre a kind allappa. He is kind enough. He is very genuine. Adalla. A kind alla. Kind here means non-cash way. In accounting, kind means other than cash. Clear? So he paid in kind. Kind means what? He sent the goods worth 2 lakh and he got the shares worth 2 lakh. So in this transaction between C and the company, if you observe carefully, here it is issue of capital for kind. Whereas for A and B, it was issue of capital for what? Cash. Clear? So your share capital can be issued for cash. It can be issued for consideration other than cash. See here, example, issue of shares to vendors, issue of shares to promoters. Clear? Yes? Sir, what is this? You understood vendors. What is the promoters? See, sometimes, same example, he was also promoter. Promoter andre yarappa? What do you mean by promoters? Promoters are those people who had an idea of business and wanted to float a company. That means promoters are somebody who was a driving force to set up this company. Promoters are somebody who were the driving force behind setting up of this company. So promoters are our primary business owners. I mean, it is actually not directly they will become business owners just because they were a driving force, but they wanted to be the business owners. and that business ownership they wanted in the form of shares, and that business should be in the form of company. That is why these promoters came together and started a company. So promoters are somebody who were existing before the company was incorporated, and they were the force to incorporate the company. Clear? Those people are called as promoter. Now A, B, C, we all three are promoters. Then who are non-promoters, sir? A, B, C, we put together, we incorporated the company, we subscribed the shares, everything. After 6 months, one more partner came. He said, I also want to join in your business. So we will open supermarket there. I will invest some money. Understanding? Now he also gave 2 lakhs and he also got shares of 2 lakhs. Now this fellow is a non-promoter. He is a non-promoter. That means he never had the idea or he never wanted to promote this business since the inception. Rather, he came after the business was started. So he becomes our non-promoter. See, promoter, the word itself says, the one who wants to promote this business since the beginning. Understanding? So in the example which I gave you, will fit here also, will fit here also. Issue of shares to promoters, I issued shares to promoter, but here my promoter became my vendor. Clear? And then what is this, sir? What is the classic example of this? The classic example of this is, say, for example, A, B, C all put together wanted to float a company. Yes, sir, all wanted to float a company. Now, to float a company, there is some cost. Government charges will be there. Your charges, the company secretary charges will be there. Company secretary or CA, whoever does the incorporation work, their charges will be there. Put together, the charges was 1 lakh rupees. Now suppose this 1 lakh was borne by A, Mr. A. Now what happens is, Mr. A will go to the company and say, see boss, 2 lakh rupees shares you want. Yes, how do? Correct, I want 2 lakh rupees worth shares. And I have to pay you 2 lakhs, correct. But A says, I have already spent 1 lakh for you to set you up. Oh, company says, yeah, correct. You do one thing, 1 lakh, you give cash, 1 lakh, I will issue shares for whatever money you have spent before I was even born. Before what I was even born, that money, whatever you have spent, I will, for that 1 lakh, I will give you shares. For remaining 1 lakh, you give me in cash. Yes, everybody. This expenses of this registration, incorporation, or everything is called as preliminary expenses. What expenses? Preliminary expenses. What do you mean by preliminary expenses? Simple. The name itself says preliminary. That means before the company was incorporated, before company was born. Born andre not natural born, by incorporating. Okay. Before the company had a birth or before the company was incorporated, whatever expenditure happened with respect to the company, andre to set that company, to bring that company on paper, whatever expenditure happened, those are called as preliminary. Why it is called as preliminary? Because if company is born today, whatever expenditure happened till today with respect to setting up of this company is called as preliminary expenses. Am I clear? Yes? Okay. Now, let's actually come to the journal entries now. Actual core of this chapter. Okay. Now, we divided no issue of shares for cash, issue of shares for other than cash. Correct? Now, sir, in issue of shares for cash, again we categorize those things into majorly 3 parts. Forget that. Just listen to me here. We categorize this into 3 parts. Sir, I'll come back. First understand. I'll explain it to you everything. Please be careful. Now, I told you how the shares are valued. Sir, simple, sir. Each share has its own value. Correct? And that is called as face value or nominal value. Correct? I told you, no, that time 100 rupees, 10,000 shares into 100 rupee each is equal to 10 lakh. This is number of shares. This is face value or nominal value. Correct? Okay. Now let's say our nominal value or face value is equal to 100. Our nominal value or face value is equal to 100. Clear? Everybody following? Yes. Now, our nominal value or face value was 100, but what I did know, I said I am going to issue it at 100. That means what? I went to the investors and I offered them 10,000 shares of 100 each. So that will become 10 lakhs. So here, what was the nominal value? 100. What was the issue price? This is also called as issue price. For how much did I issue it at? Sir, I issued at 100 only. Now look at it. My issue price and my nominal value are same. Yes, sir, they are same. That is, situation is called as issued at par. So under this issued at par, your issue price is equal to nominal value is equal to 100. That means whatever was the nominal value, I am issuing the shares at the same price. That means I am going to issue the shares for 100 rupees each. For 100 rupees each. That means whatever was the value, for that only I am issuing. What was the value? 100 rupees. So I am also issuing to the investors at 100 rupees only. Sir, that is how it should be now, sir. Then what is the use of this value? I will tell you. Wait, hold on, just understand. Clear? So whatever was the nominal value, at that value only if I am issuing the shares, it is called as issue at par. What? Issue at par. Clear? So if somebody wants to invest 1 lakh rupees, then how many shares will I issue? 1 lakh rupees divided by 100 per share. So I will issue him 1000 shares. Correct or no? If he wants to invest 1 lakh rupees, how much each share costs? 100 rupees. So how many shares will I issue? Total how much money? 1 lakh. Each share costs you 100. So how many shares? 1000 shares I will need to issue. Clear? Okay. Everybody is understanding? Yeah. Next comes issued at premium. Here what happens is I will issue the shares at 120. I will issue the shares at 120. Sir, the value of the share is only 100. No, sir. Why you are issuing it 120? Because people are ready to pay me 120. People are ready to pay me 120. Sir, why will people be ready to pay you 120, sir? People are ready to pay me 120 because my business plan is excellent and they trust in my business, and my business will run in a way that they will get their money back. So that trust is there, and what is happening is I am going to issue only 10 lakh, but people are ready to contribute more than 10 lakh. That means what? For 10 lakh rupees, how many shares I can issue? 10,000 shares I can issue, correct? But people like 10,000 shares, I can issue maximum 10,000 shares. But people have gathered in such a way that every person wants 1,000 shares. And there are 40 people like that. 40 people have come to take the shares and each person wants 1,000 shares. How many shares there? 40,000 shares. But how much shares I am having? Only 10,000 shares. So mood is there in the market. Mood is that my company is good. So this is called as demand and supply. When people are ready to pay more, I am ready to take more. So what happens is now I am issuing it at 120. 120. Now look at here. The same shares. How many shares? Earlier 10,000 shares were offered 100 rupees and it was 10 lakh. Now also same thing, sir. 10,000 shares are there. 10,000 shares are there. I will offer at 120, and I will get how much? 12 lakhs. I will get how much? 12 lakhs. Sir, wait, you are doing cheating, sir. What is the cheating? Sir, your maximum authorized capital itself was 10 lakh, no, sir. Correct, huh? Your maximum authorized capital itself is 12 lakh, 10 lakh, sir. But now you are collecting 12 lakh. How it is possible, sir? You only said it can't be done. Hold on. You are right. Good point. You have a good point. I will come back to that. Now, what happens is this 12 lakhs is split between two. What is two, sir? 10 lakhs is our nominal capital. 10 lakh is our, sorry, not nominal, is our subscribed. 10 lakh is our actual subscribed capital. Sir, what happens to remaining 2 lakhs? This remaining 2 lakh is called as security premium or share premium. Share premium. Sir, what do you mean by security premium, share premium? Simple, sir. Think like this. Sir, my question to you, let's go back to a simple day-to-day example. You will get, suppose you get the same shirt in a normal shop for 500. You get the same shirt in West Side for 800. Which one you will buy? You may tell that, sir, I will buy 500, sir. Correct. Now, looking from the point of view of your cost analysis, you are right. But if you are following more about this brand, if you follow the brands, then which one will you buy? Status, reputation, brand. Or Banana Club only, let's take. Banana Club, West Side, Zudio, whatever you want to take. Some premium brand. Of course, Zudio is not premium, that is different. You want to buy West Side or you will buy from local shop? You will prefer to buy from West Side. Why? Sir, it has brand value, sir. Yes. So, same shirt, same quality. What changed? Branding changed. Branding changed. Ashte. Correct? Yes. Branding changed. Earlier there was no brand. Now there is a brand of West Side. Same thing goes for many of the things in your life. Correct or no? Yes. Your phones, your shoes, especially guys, sneakers, white color sneaker. You can get it for 300 rupees in Meesho. The same sneaker, they will put one logo, one brand, it will become 3000. You can buy at 300 also, you can buy at 3000 also. People will go and still buy 3000 worth. Why? Sir, brand, sir. Now my question to you, is there 300 rupees worth shoes? Same shoes sent for 3000. Why you are paying extra? You are paying extra for brand, sir. This extra which you are paying is called as premium. Correct or no? Premium. Correct or no? Why you paid for premium, sir? For the brand. Same, sir. You are paying this extra 2 lakhs as a premium for what? For, not here, don't use the word brand, for the company, because you know the company is reputed, company track record is good, company is going to make good profit. That is why you are ready to pay certain premium to become owner of that company. You are ready to pay certain premium to become owner of that company. Clear? So that is what is difference between this 100 and 120. 100 and 120. So the difference between here, issue price is greater than your nominal value, and issue price minus nominal value will give you share premium or security premium. Say issue price is 120, nominal value is 100, security premium is 20. So if you look carefully here, 2 lakh is nothing but 10,000 shares into 20 rupees each. Here 10,000 shares into 100 rupees each. Yes. Following everybody? Yes. Okay. Next. issued at discount. So here what happens is your issue price is 80. Your issue price is 80. Now look at it. What is your nominal value? Sir, my nominal value is actually 100. My nominal value is actually 100. How much you are getting? Only 80 rupees. What is happening? My issue price is less than my nominal value. So your issue price minus nominal value is equal to discount. 80 minus 100 is equal to 20. This is the discount. That means people are not very interested in your company in a way where they don't accept a price of 100 rupees. Rather, they are ready to pay you only 80 rupees. 100 ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಆಯ್ತು, 80 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Understanding everybody? Yes. So here we are issuing the shares at discount. Clear everybody? Yes. Now wait, hold on, not yet done. This method is not allowed for equity shares are not allowed to be issued at discount. Equity shares Sir, then why did you teach? You should be knowing that. That is why. If I don't teach, then you will not know. Correct or no? So, equity shares are not allowed to be issued at a price lower than face value. Equity shares are not allowed to be issued at a price lower than face value. Clear? So, equity shares not allowed to be issued at discount. Clear? It is allowed for par, it is allowed at premium. It is not allowed for discount. Clear? Everybody is understanding? Yes? Okay. Please quickly note down this. Done? Okay. Now let's see the journal entries. First, at par. That means what? Shares are issued at par. So suppose say nominal value is 100, then issue price is equal to 100. Okay? Okay. Now, suppose you are offering 10,000 shares. You are offering 10,000 shares for 100 each at 10,000 shares for 100 each. So total you want 10 lakh rupees. 10 lakh rupees, correct? Okay, sir, fine. I want 10 lakh rupees. Done. Now, out of this 10 lakh, when they apply for the shares, apply andre eno? Na offer ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಾ? I offer 10 lakh shares. You offered your dad, I want 10 lakhs or whatever, 6 lakhs. You offered 10 lakhs or you offered 6 lakh. Your dad said what? Okay, fine. 6 lakh, okay, fine. Approved. But I will give you only 4 lakhs. Counter offer is there or no? Counter offer is there or no? Yes. So, while approving, I asked him only how much? 4 lakhs. 6 lakh was approved, but how much money I asked for? Only 4 lakhs. So I want 10 lakhs, but what I said is, whoever is applying, while you apply, pay me rupees 30. While applying, pay me rupees 30. Then what happens? On allotment, pay me 20. Balance you pay me on first and final call. First and final call. Sir, apply means what, sir? Apply means, suppose I put an advertisement saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, whoever is there, I am offering shares. If you are interested, please subscribe. Okay? Now what happens? A, D, F, G, whoever wants, they said, I am interested, I am interested, I am interested. I am interested anta helidre agalla. You fill an application and give the application to me. As to how many shares you want, how many shares you are interested to buy. Not everybody can buy same number of shares. Correct or no? Yes, sir, correct. So A, B, C, D, whoever wanted, they applied for and they were giving the application. So what company said is, while giving the application, whatever shares you want to know, for that you need to pay the money as well. Sumne application kottogodalla. Application ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು with respect to the number of shares you want. So that is called as payment on application, payment on share application, money on share application. So when you apply for share application, whatever money you want, that is called as share application money. So you want to apply for these shares, you need to pay this much money. So that is called as share application money. Sir, that is not some fees. This 30 rupees is not a fee, sir. Put together, this is 50 plus 20 plus 30. Put together is 100. This 100 is nothing but nominal value or issue price. Clear? This is not some fees. This 100 rupees, whatever your issue price is there, no? We are splitting that 100 rupees. While you are applying, pay 30. Once you apply, I need to accept your application. It is not that whoever has applied, I will give it to you. No, I will accept wherever I want and I will reject whatever I want. Understanding? So, while applying, you pay 30, and after applying, if I select you and allot the shares, allot means what? The moment you apply to me, it doesn't mean that you have got the shares. No. You have just applied. Understanding? When we go to college, when we pass some 10th or something, we filled application for all the good colleges. Application fill ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. These candidates are allotted the admission. In the same way, you all have applied. Doesn't mean that you will get the shares. I will allot it to some people. So when I allot you, see, 4 people applied, 3 people allotted. So while applying, all the 4 people paid 30. Now out of these 4, I have allotted only to 3 people. So on allotment, that means I sent a message, I sent them a letter saying that 1, 2, 3, 4, each one I sent a letter. Your application is accepted and you are allotted shares. Once the moment you get the letter, you need to pay the balance 20 rupees. Not balance exactly, the remaining 20 rupees. They have asked for 20 rupees. So when the letter reaches to 1, 2, 3 of allotment, they need to pay 20. Sir, what about this fellow? This fellow will not pay any allotment money. Why? Because shares have been not allotted to this. Rather, whatever 30 rupees we have received, no application money. We have received application money from 1, 2, 3, 4. But out of 4, how many did we accept? Only 3. So, 3 people, whoever we have accepted, application money will remain with us. And we will even ask for allotment money. But for this one fellow who has been rejected, for him, we will refund the application money. Why? Because he has not got any shares. So, he will be refunded the money. Clear? That is why I am telling you, This is not some fees. This is not fees. This is your issue price only split between three things. Clear? Yes? Okay. Fine, sir. Allotment, I paid the money. These three people paid, I refunded this fellow. Now what is this, sir? What is this? See, I wanted, for first 2 months, I wanted only 50 rupees. That is why what I did is, from these three people, I collected 30 rupees first, then I collected 20 rupees. Okay. First 2 months, you wanted only this much. Okay, yes, I wanted only this much. Next, what happens? After 2 months, I need another 50 rupees. That time, what I did, I went and I sent them a letter again, asking them to pay balance 50. The last 50 you pay. When I asked them to pay the balance 50, what it is called as? It is called as called up capital. I am calling them to give the money. I am calling them to give the money. Understanding? Yes? That is your called up capital. Yalla artha madkondidivappa. Nothing new. So when I call them to pay the balance, that is called as called up capital. Now out of that, whoever pays will become part of paid up capital. Whoever doesn't pay will become part of unpaid capital, and that unpaid capital will come under what? Will come under called up capital only. Clear? Now let's see the journal entry for this first. What is the journal entry? The journal entry is, you will receive the money from people. Correct? Where will that money come to? To my bank account. So bank account will go up. So bank account debit. How much you received? Sir, I received 10,000 shares into 30 rupees each. So that will be 3 lakhs. And what is the money? Sir, the money is called as share application money. Okay, share application money. Correct, sir. Sir, is this share application money mine only? No. Why? Because for this share application, either you issue share capital or you need to refund the money if you don't issue the share capital. Correct or no? So either I need to issue the shares, or if I don't issue the shares, I need to refund. So can I say, is it my liability as of now? Correct or no? It is my obligation. What is the obligation? Obligation is to either issue the shares or refund the money. So am I obligated? So share application money is kind of my obligation. Correct or no? So when liability goes up, it will be credited to share application money. 3 lakhs. Okay, let's put it for more example. Let's not take 3 lakhs, just for your understanding and better clarity. I will take it as 4 lakhs. Let's reject 1 lakh worth of application. So how many shares andre? 4 lakh andre? 30. 1 second. I will use the round number only. No, this will not become round. 12 into 30. Let's not use 4 lakhs. So we received application for 12,000 shares. Sir, but you are issuing only 10,000. Correct? I am issuing only 10,000. But people, whoever are interested, will apply. So how many were applied? Sir, it was applied for 12,000 shares. So how much money received? I received 3,60,000. Correct or no? 30 rupees per share. 30 rupees per share. So how much did I receive? 3,60,000. Correct, sir. 3,60,000. Next. You allotted to how many, sir? Sir, I allotted only to 10,000 shares. Correct? Yes, sir. I allotted only to 10,000 shares. Okay, good. So when you allot the shares, you need to receive ಮತ್ತೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? You need to receive money. Which money, sir? This 20. You have only told, no, on allotment you need to pay 20. Correct? So when you allot the shares, that means you are issuing the shares. Yes, sir, I am issuing the shares. Very good. And you need to receive 20 rupees. Yes, sir. that 20 rupees which you need to receive is a receivable to you. Correct or no? It is a receivable. So receivable is an asset. When asset goes up, it will be debited. So share allotment account debit. Share allotment account debit. How much you have to receive? Sir, I need to receive 10,000 shares into 20 rupees each. Very good. So that will be 2 lakh. Sir, why you are writing only 10,000? Actually 12,000 application. Correct appa. But 12,000 issue ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Maximum ಎಷ್ಟು issue ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? 10,000 ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Authorized capital ಇರೋದೇ 10,000. So what happens to remaining 2,000? Rejected. I will refund the money. I will come to that. There is a journal entry for that also. Hold on. Okay, share allotment account debit to 2 lakhs. Now, when share allotment happens, actually, it is as good as you are issuing the share capital. It is as good as you are issuing shares. ಹೌದಲ್ವಪ್ಪ? ಅಲಾಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಶೇರ್ಸ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸಮ್, ಯು ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸಮ್. whomever you are selected, it is nothing but you are issuing them shares. Correct. So whatever money you will receive from them will go to where? Will go to share capital. Correct or no, sir? Once you allot, you are going to issue the shares. Why you are issuing the shares? Because you are collecting the money, and that money is called as what? Share capital. Share capital is nothing but owner's capital, owner's fund. Correct. So when owner's fund goes up, it will be credited. In our sole proprietorship, owner fund was called as capital. Here we use the word share capital. Why we use the word share capital? Yesterday I explained, day before yesterday. What was it? Because this owner's fund is distributed among different people. It is shared among different people. That is why we call it as share capital. And that capital share is depending upon the number of shares each owner has. Correct. So when you allot the shares to them, that means we are issuing the shares to them. So they are becoming the owners. So whatever money we receive will go to our share capital account now. Correct. To share capital account 2 lakhs. Right, sir. You are right. Yes, I know I am right. Now my question to you, this money needs to be received. Yes, sir. This has to be received. Where it will come? Bank account. Very good. Bank account. Bank account debit to, now this was a receivable account. Now it is no more receivable. Why no more receivable, sir? Because I have already received the money in the bank account. So your asset is no more an asset. So you need to reverse it to share allotment account. 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs. Clear? Okay, sir. Now we need to refund people. Which people, sir? Why I need to refund? How many applications? 12,000. How many issued? 10,000. So remaining 2,000 I need to refund. Oh, correct, sir. Correct. How much you will refund? 20 na 30 na? 20 allappa 30. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ 30 rupees. This 20 rupees you never asked from them. Why? Because you never allotted them the shares. Now you have to refund them. How much they paid, that much you will refund. Correct or no? So when I refund, my bank balance will come up or go down? It will go down. Correct. So to bank account, how much, sir? 2,000 shares into 20 each. So that will be 40,000. Sorry, 30 each. Sorry, 60,000. Sorry, 2,000 shares into 30 each. That is 60,000. Right? Yes, sir. What is debit, sir? What will come in debit? I will come. Wait. What will come in debit? Earlier we put the money in share application money, which acted like liability. Now there is no more liability. Why, sir? What was the liability earlier? Either to give them shares or they have to refund us. Correct. Either we have to issue them shares or we have to refund them. Either we have to refund them or we have to give them shares. Correct. Now we are refunding. Correct, sir. So it is no more our liability. Yes, sir. So we have to reverse this. Yes, sir. So share application money debit 60,000. 60,000. Clear? Yes? Okay, fine. Now, coming back to share application money. Sir, share application money, how much did you credit? You credited 3,60,000. Correct, sir. Out of that, you are refunding 60,000. Correct? Huh? You are refunding 60,000. Correct? How this, sir? Correct. Now, what happens to the remaining? What will happen to the remaining 3 lakhs? Sir, remaining 3 lakh is nothing, our actual allotment of shares. Correct. But don't you think that money should now go out from application to somewhere else? Why it should go out from application, sir? Because why did you keep it in application money? Sir, I kept in application money because of two things, sir. Either I have to give them shares or I have to refund the money. Very good. Now, one part you refunded. Okay. So either you have to give the shares or I have to refund them. Refund done. Correct? Oh, sir, refund done. Now this was this part. Either I have to issue shares. Issued shares are here. Issued the shares. Allotment happened. I've issued the shares now. Now what happens? Now whatever money I have received earlier, we see, I told you, no, this 30, 20, 50 is all part of your nominal capital. Sorry, your issued price is all part of your what? Share capital. See, 100 rupees. Sir, this 10,000 into 100 is nothing but your share capital. Correct or no? So, this 30, 20, 50, whatever is there, it should go where? It should go to share capital. So, from this share application money, certain portion already refunded, certain portion should go to where? To share capital. Why? Because shares are allotted and we have issued the shares. So, now it is no more an liability. It becomes our capital. It becomes owner's fund. Correct or no? So, owner fund should go to share capital. So, what is the entry? Share application money account debit to share capital. That is how much? Don't say 3,60,000 because out of 3,60,000, 60,000 is already refunded. Remaining only 3 lakhs and 3 lakhs. Clear? Yes? Okay. Next, first and final call. First and final call. What is the first journal entry? Now, understand. Just like how you wanted the money on allotment, now you want the money on first and final call. So when you want the money, you call them and say, give the money. When you call them and say, give the money, automatically, don't you think you have a receivable now? You need to receive the money from them. You need to receive the money from them. Correct or no? So, first and final call account is created which acts like an asset account. It is a receivable account. So the entry will be first and final call account debit. Sir, why debit? Receivable, appa. Receivable. We need to receive money. So when we have receivable, it acts like an asset. When asset goes up, it will be debited. Correct? I am using the word it acts like an asset. Okay, it is not an asset, but it acts like an asset. See, any of these things, even this share application money, it is not a liability account, it acts like a liability account. Clear? All these things will come under capital only. Share capital ante enide adralle barutade because all this belongs to, all this is related to share capital. Correct or no? Only thing is they act like asset or they act like liability. So your first and final call account debit acts like a asset account. When you have receivable, you will put it in the name first and final call. We'll put it in the name first and final call. It is a receivable. So it is a debit balance. It will, whenever receivable goes up, it will be debited. Okay? Oh, okay, sir. Fine. When you have to receive the money on first and final call, what money it is? That money belongs to where? That money belongs to your share capital. Correct or no? So that money is nothing but your share capital. So when you call for first and final call, your share capital should go up. Correct or no? If they pay the money, your share capital should go up, correct or no? The moment they have to pay us, the share capital should go up, correct or no? So when capital goes up, it will be credited to share capital account. How much? Sir, simple. 10,000 into 50. 5 lakh. Okay, very good. Now, when we receive the money, see here it was receivable, appa. It was receivable. Now receive the money. What is the entry? Where will the money come? Money will come to the bank account, sir. So bank account debit to no more receivable. No more receivable. When no more receivable, the balance should come down. Correct or no? To first and final call account. 5 lakh. 5 lakh. Done. Now look at the share capital account. Look at the share capital account. Look at the share capital account. How much it credited with? How much was it credited here, share capital? 2 lakhs. Yes, sir, 2 lakhs. Again, we credited here. How much? Sir, 3 lakhs, sir. 2 plus 3, total 5 lakhs. Again, how much did we credit here? 5 lakhs. 2 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to correct or no? Is equal to 10 lakhs. This 10 lakh belongs to share capital. Correct? That is what I am telling you. All this 30, 20, 50 belongs to share capital only. It is not some fees. Only thing is that is split. This 100 rupees per share is split in 3 ways. Some money on application, some money on allotment, some money on first and final call. Clear? Yes. I hope the journal entries are clear. Please copy it down. Please note it down. Not visible, no? First you take this. First you take this much screenshot. One second. First you take this much screenshot. Done? Then you take this. Sir, there will be only first call. Illappa. Sometimes it can be first call, second call, third call, fourth call. How, sir? Please take a screenshot quickly. Sir, how, sir? See, here I called 50 rupees. I called 50 rupees in one call only. But what I could have done? Sir, I could have called another 10 rupees in first call, another 20 rupees in second call, another 30 rupees in third call. I could have done that. Yes. Then what is the entry, sir? Same entry appa. First and final call ideyala. Ide tara entry barutte. Suppose say first call alli ನೀವು 10 rupees ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. You 5 lakh will become 1 lakh. Sir, again I called. Second call I called for 20 rupees. Instead of first call, you use the word ledger name second call. Second call account. Final barla. Second call and final barla. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಪ್ಪ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಕರಿತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is the final 50 rupees. Once we receive, we no more can ask from the shareholders. Clear? So suppose if we are having first call, second call and third call, then first call will be named as first call account, second call will be named as second call account, third call will be named as third and final call. Clear? So final word will be used for the last call. So there can be multiple calls. Journal entry will remain the same. Journal entry will remain the same. Clear? Yes? Okay. That is it for today. We have seen journal entry for at par. Tomorrow we'll be seeing journal entry for at premium. Clear? Yes, everybody? Okay. Thank you, guys. If you have any doubts, you can post it in the comment section, and here also if you have any doubts, you can ask.